So this is Hazrat Masih Maud alayhi salatu.
The more you ask questions,
Yeah.
the size of this packet on which you have written questions is swelling the more instead of decreasing.
Well, I have few questions.
Your rate of collecting questions is faster than your rate of asking questions.
It's true, sir, because I have problem at home. I love to come every day, but my heart is here all the time. This question is from Hazrat Masih Maud saying, एक दफा एक शख्स नमाज पढ़ रहा था, तो हजरत मसीह मौद अलैहिस्सलाम ने उसको आवाज़ दी, उसने नमाज तोड़ दी और आपकी खिदमत में हाजिर हो गया। लोगों ने इतराज़ किया, तो हजरत मसीह मौद अलैहिस्सलाम ने फरमाया, अगर कोई शख्स नमाज पढ़ रहा हो और खुदा का नबी उसे बुलाए तो वो नमाज भी तोड़ सकता है।
Not only this, it is an order. The fact is that once this happened at the time of Huzur Akram sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Huzur called for a sahabi, for their companion, and he came a bit late. So Huzur sallallahu alayhi wa sallam asked him why. So he said, I was saying prayer. So Huzur was angry at this. He said, didn't you hear me calling you? That was enough. The point is that Imam, particularly this relates to the Prophet in fact. But occasionally a situation may arise that deriving authority from this, other Imams also may order people to leave the prayer for a national issue more important. Because there can be some crises which affect larger national issues where urgency is highly required. So it is not for the person to decide, it is for the Imam to decide whether this opportunity has arisen or not. That is with regard to every other Imam who derives his authority from Huzur Akram sallallahu alaihi wasallam. As far as the Prophets go, this is their prerogative. When they call anyone, the question simply does not arise whether this is that occasion or this occasion. He must immediately attend to the call. And as far as I remember, Huzur sallallahu alayhi wa sallam mentioned that verse of the Holy Quran as well, where it is said that whenever you are called by the Prophet, pay immediate heed. So, but this is to be checked. This I know positively, that Hazrat Rasul Akram sallallahu alayhi wa sallam did not like his tarrying behind and reprimanded him for this.
In Surah Al-Anfal, sir, the ayat is Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu istajibu lillahi wa lirrasul idha da'akum lima yuhyikum. I know. But what I mean to say is that as far as I remember, Huzur sallallahu alayhi wa sallam also mentioned this verse or some other verse, but this is not positive. So we'll have to investigate further exactly the wording of the tradition. You better, who would do it here? You better write to Hafiz Muzaffar. He would produce that particular hadith. So it is not surprising. Hazrat Masih Maud alayhi salatu wasalam acted exactly as he found Huzur sallallahu alayhi wa sallam acting in a certain situation. Because he did not impose his own will. He was just representing Huzur Akram sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. You know, a Maulvi, a bigoted, small-minded person may say that it is shirk. He is worshipping and yet he attends to another person's call. And they simply miss the point altogether. Even at the cry of a child, you are expected to shorten your prayer, even if a wild animal has visited your house. You are expected to leave the prayer and attend to that animal first. And if a mullah is eating food, he is to prefer his food rather than go to the prayer.
all these things are not objectionable. But if the Prophet calls and you do not pay attention to that call, they say this is true Islam, and to pay attention to the call of the Imam is against Islam or the unity of God. This is all nonsense. They should understand the essence of things and know that the call of the Imam is not as against Allah. Idolatry is something quite different. It is for the sake of Allah. And to accept the order of the Imam is worship. So it is worship against worship, not worship against the materialism. Islamic concept of prayer and the situations of emergency is very wide and elastic. Within the scope of that concept, you should train yourself. Please. Second question, yes.